At night, he was a vigilante who hunted down gangsters. By day, Daniel was just a regular supermarket employee. That day, Daniel went to a diner, made tea using his own tea bag, and quietly read a book. Elena was a sex worker, but not by choice. Daniel watched her get into a car and felt a pang of sympathy. The next evening, he brought her a piece of cake. The small gesture gave her the courage to sit down across from him. Elena had been beaten by a client the night before. Daniel urged her to leave that life behind, to choose something better. But Elena told him she didn't have a choice. As they walked and talked, a black Mercedes suddenly pulled up in front of them. Out stepped her pimp. He slapped her across the face without hesitation. Daniel stood there, unmoving. The man shoved Elena into the car, then turned and handed Daniel a business card for sexual services. The next day, Daniel found Elena in the hospital, badly injured. Her friend told him what happened. Elena had tried to fight back against a violent client and was beaten by her boss in retaliation. Daniel looked down at the business card and made a decision. He went alone to the gang boss's office. It took him just 19 seconds to wipe out the entire crew, but that wasn't the end. A man named Morgan stepped off a plane. He got into a corrupt cop's car and arrived at the crime scene. When he saw the photos of his dead men, he quickly deduced the attacker was a professional. These were all members of the Russian mob, responsible for operations in the US. Morgan decided to question the rival gang first. John, the head of the Irish mob, hated the Russians, but he wasn't behind the attack. Morgan smiled politely, then beat him brutally. Next, Morgan went to the home of Elena's friend. With Elena missing, she was the only lead. Terrified, the woman spilled everything. After getting what he needed, Morgan handed her a glass of water, then calmly wrapped his arm around her neck and choked her to death. Daniel heard the noise and carefully cracked the door open. Morgan pretended to be an FBI agent investigating the murders, even showing Daniel a photo of Elena's friend's corpse, hoping to gauge his reaction and size him up. But Daniel knew Morgan was with the mob. Morgan decided to back off for now. As the car pulled away, Daniel stood silently at the door, already forming a plan.